Hopefully this shit's loud enough. Ah, shit. That is loud. Christ.
I'm going in their mouth, down their throat, until they hit hurricanes, having young players seeing things.
We got hurricanes, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane, but you can call me Slurricane. Slurricane, strong enough to start an engine, man. Hurricane, but you can call me Slurricane. Slurricane, strong enough to start an engine, man. Hurricane the Click, here in the Punkery Show, ladies and gentlemen. We've been here. It is... What? It doesn't work what? What? Anyway. It is the Punkery Show, ladies and gentlemen. We've been here. If I'm not capping, there's not very much on the docket here today. One of the clues that we had was Balera talking about how Abdel has ethered a few admins on the Discord. Makes you wonder how he hasn't gotten that ass banned yet. But there's still time. Abdel got mad at Evan, got mad at Junazuk, got mad at Preacher. We're gonna take a look, although y'all know already, I'm sure. We're gonna take a look at the quotes of what Abdel had said in a little bit. But if you're in game right now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a flood going on. Last week we talked about Discord Storm Anka that was ravaging in-game. Discord Storm Anka had started after she'd gotten that ass unbanned from the Discord and was wreaking havoc on the Discord. You know how hurricanes usually have these statistics: the wind speed, movement speed, millibars, that type of shit. Well, Anka's Discord Storm could measure the strength with words per minute, messages per minute, rage. Pawner asked, what do women and Hurricane have in common? They both come really fast, make a mess, and at the end you lose your house. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm sure a lot of women would disagree with the come really fast part. Oh, hey, yo. Yeah. How do you like that, Blaze? You come across many women that come very fast? I mean, I'm not really sure, you know. They usually complain about not coming at all. But what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So right now, let me just, we're going to stream our screen here for a second. So for those that don't, or excuse me, that are not in game, can see the widespread flooding on the server. Alright, let me just make sure that we're not leaking anything, because we have the propensity to leak things, so we need to make sure that we don't fuck it up. So for those not in game right now, there's widespread flooding in game. The NPC here is trying to drive over divots. Surprisingly, the vehicles can still drive on the road as they're still touching down. There are a few submerged vehicles down here, you know, so 'tis the season, ladies and gentlemen. It is, or hurricane season is winding down. But it seems like we're still here. We have Preacher right here in a Kurtz 31 patrol boat trying to go down street, but what is this? Ban the well-known AR-96 Ripson. So it seems like it's really affecting the southern part of the city here. But of course, around Legion Square is where it's most manageable. I don't think. Let's just take a look further north. In fact, why aren't we recording? Let's take a look further north in the city here to see how bad the flooding might be. But I think the elevation goes up as we get further north. The Siegi area is underwater, but Interstate 2 is still above. And there's some breaking news, folks. Hurricane Aka is still weakening, but flooding is still persisting, especially around the southern part of the city. So make sure you take shelter. Make sure you shovel the water out with shovels. And be safe, though, as Taxstone would say. Speaking of be safe, is Abdel on? Let's take a look and see if Abdel is online, ladies and gentlemen. Pawner says that Ramen is not online. Well, Abdel has had some very interesting things to say today, even. It's a good thing that he said them, because otherwise we wouldn't really have anything to talk about today if we ain't capping. So first of all, here is the first thing that he said here today. Come, I let Egyptians censored your butthole with big black ones. I'll ride you on a camel for a tour. Oh, wait a minute. Oops, sorry. That's... As you see the date there, it is. He said that January 1st, 2025. This is fake news. I apologize. He did not say this today. Get this off the screen. Alright. My bad. That's not what I wanted you to see. More breaking news here. Floodwaters are dropping in northern zones, Legion Square, Rockford Hills, and West Vinewood, safe for travel. Alright, so make sure you get your travels in. Go to the grocery store right now before it comes up. So first, we see that Abdel usually gets made fun of because of his hours on the server. But, you know, as my former co-host didn't let him do, Abdel is a grown-ass man. And grown-ass men can defend themselves. And this is exactly what Abdel is doing here. So, he got some fuck talk by Evan Preacher earlier today, and he said this to him. I've got 3 quotes here, I think, and they're not in order, so we'll get to them. He says here, how many times do I have to tell you? In caps, I don't care about what you think or say. Noted, folded, and thrown away. Is that an assassin quote? We're still using assassin quotes in 2025, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a regular with 420 hours blazing and proud. I can be 20x times the admin you're, Evan or Preacher. Toxic school brain ego punks. There it is, folks. Abdel is laying down the line right now. He's getting that ass wrecked in the Discord, but he's trying to come back and destroy his oppressors, or not the right word, but his ragers. Pawner says Hurricane Abdelrahman will flood the server with all 400 hours of playtime. 1 inch of groundwater for every hour he's played. Good thing he hardly plays. Well, folks, you may have 420 hours, but he has a lot of wrath. Here's more wrath that he has right here. Clinton News Network, that's right. You gotta get all your information from the Clinton News Network. In this quote, Dusty Flop came out of the woodwork and talked some shit to Abdel. But before this, he says, never seen server admins discrediting regular players and pushing them because while they're minding their own business or disliking because stating facts and solutions for the server, but all you and Evan or whoever wants to blame people about nonsense stuff, blame yourself. Blame yourself first, then talk to me. You guys talk like we're dealing with a profitable company, taking everything as big deal and hating everyone, criticizing everyone. Learn to chill and have more positive energy and grow the fuck up. STFU, Dusty Flop, keep your mouth shut in your retired ass deep shithole. Damn, bro. This is profound. This is man against everyone. Man against the entire server. Like I said before, folks, this was the same shit that happened in 2021. It was Abdel against the world in 2021, and it's Abdel against the world in almost 2026. He's standing up for himself now, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? This is what I heard. This is what I heard from Abdel himself, folks. I gotta get the breaking news sound out. Hold on.
Breaking news.
Wasn't loud enough, but Abdel told me his 2026 New Year's resolution is to double his connect time hours. So, by December of 2026, mark his words. He may be at 420 Blaze It right now, but he's going to be at 840 hours by the end of next year. And he's going to stick it in everyone's face who made fun of him for only having 420. Because number one, he does that 420 Blaze It while building the streets of New Cairo. And he's gonna 420 Blaze It times 2 on the server. Pawner says, I bet he doesn't get past 500. I guess we'll see. There was another quote here. Oh man, this one hopefully we can save. Got increased resolution here. Abdel was saying something to Evan. Gave a son of a bitch. What's going on here, folks? Primitive says you are buggy. Yeah, this picture I'm trying to show right now is buggy. Can someone show me where Abdel showed? Oh, never mind. Hold on. We'll just scroll up here. It's 8:23 last night. I'm just gonna scroll up because I can't seem to copy and paste the picture out here. Look at this dude. This guy says, whatever, we're not gonna throw on that. Fuck's sake, y'all talk too much, man. What is this? I'm trying to go back to 8:23 yesterday. Y'all talk too much. God damn it. Great radio, ladies and gentlemen. Great radio. We're trying to find the interaction here between oh, here it is. All right, here we go. Here it is. So first, let's take a look at well, we see there Evan poking fun at the bear of Abdel there, and now he's got a gif. Me explaining why you should shut the fuck up. And he's showing the competition here, which I don't think I need to make larger. He blued out all of the servers there, which we all know. He says, Evan, go learn how to manage... actually, no, I should be saying this in Abdel voice. I'm saying this in Abdel voice. Evan, go learn how to manage a server first, then come talk to me. Should have done the other ones in, should have done the other things in, Abdel voice there. So there it is, folks. It is man versus server. What is this? You got that picture from Pac-Man? Oh, okay. Well, Pac-Man, you know. I was looking at something before the start of the show here. Pac-Man. We did a Guess That Fog last year during the Crazy Bob's ending. And he's a Canadian that types like a Borat. That's all I can say. And there's more here that I didn't seem to screenshot. More ducking of Abdel's 420 hours. And Abdel says this. Actually, I'll read in my own voice. I was in my own comfort zone, away from Discord, and your daddy Evan is still getting under my skin. Hopeless man talking shit out of nowhere. And you're his barking dog. STFU, preacher! I don't have time for your bullshit and his nonsense shit. I never used AI shit. I never used ChatGPT shit. I didn't compare shit. Yuri, a brain school kid. I'm a man, I'm 30. Busy with life and shit. You need to touch some grass. You want me to spend / earn hours on an empty server? Dummy. I invest my time on NG when I want to. Speaking of Pac-Man, I didn't know that he posted, huh? Yeah. I don't really want to get into the Pac-Man thing at this point. I'm contemplating in my head whether or not we should. All I can say is if he were still an admin, I suppose that he wouldn't be saying this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's Abdel, ladies and gentlemen. Again, man versus server. As we can see. What the hell is this? Looks like Addict needs to download some graphics drivers down here. That's what I've been seeing. Bolera, for some reason, saying, own the Dusty Fluff. Come on, man. Preacher says, you can read my answer on that message 4 hours later. Alright, I think we need to go back to it. Fuck. Get a keyword here. Alright, hold on. Let me search this here. I'm gonna search Evan Go Learn. So we can go back to it. Here we go, perfect. See? Discord search better than Google. Okay, see? Oh, I see. Oh, no, this is not it. You mean 4 hours after this is that what you mean? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Oh. Damn, Preacher only 25, man? Shit. Damn, didn't know. He's touching grass. See, Preacher, ladies and gentlemen, he's touching grass every day, man. He's touching grass every day. And down here, where Abdel says he's investing time and energy whenever he wants to, Preacher says, you mean when you're planning to do your amazing esport event? Or when someone wants to give you in-game dollars? Did we looks like an esport players? How dare you insult real esport players? They have honor. Not like some players in that community who uses female skin and pimp suits. like the shitty unfazed black outfit. Well, you know, all I can say is, when it comes to esports having honor, we're gonna get political here. There was something that I saw on X a few months ago, where it was an all-female esports competition. I think it was individual, and the winner was a trans woman. Anyway, now to move on, folks. Now to move on. So, I was showed some things. As you look at the list of servers, which Abdel also posted there, we can see. You can get this shit over here. You mean the trans woman that won the all-woman esports thing? Yeah, go. Yeah, well, fine. I wanna see it because I forgot about it. Oh, what is this? So apparently, this is. Was it Candy Ace? No. But I'm actually curious now. So Pawner, yes, definitely look for that. I forgot what the trans woman looked like. So anyway, this is what the... Oh. I want to take a look at that after. So this is what the headline for the server looks like. USA, Cops and Robbers Next Generation version 5.6, CNRNG, original CNR game mode and community. Not RP. Skills, missions, robberies, and more. Visit cnr.ng. So Anka had the idea to freshen it up a little bit. So we're gonna put it on the poll after this. Anka had an idea to change it to this. Oh Jesus. CNRNG, non-RP, free roam with cops, PvP, PvE, no RDM. Halloween events, update 5.6, racing scene. So as Abdel has said, he doesn't use AI, he doesn't use ChatGPT, he doesn't use Copilot. Anka has also said that she don't use that shit either. So Anka is trying to say that the first thing that I posted needs to be changed to the second thing over here. Preacher says Halloween event should not be there because it's temporary, and update 5.6 racing scene is only the name of the latest updates. Well, Pawner, because, you know, one thing that only women can do is produce breast milk. So you need to label it something that is distinct for a woman in this competition. And hey yo, we're gonna take a look at that article pretty soon because I don't think we have anything else on the Word document down here, especially because there is no player report. Anka says, which one's the old version? There are two different versions for Servier. One for search, one for main. It's an example. FFS, you dumb fucks. What's this? Yeah, so basically, I guess the idea is to change this shit, make it different, and indicate that it's free roam with cops, right? To get the cops and the robbers branding out of here. and make it more of a free roam type thing so that people that play GTA Online can be like, ah shit, free roam. But then again, I would think that FiveM players and GTA Online players are kind of two different audiences, you know what I mean? Anka says if you search cnr.ng, it doesn't even show in search. Do you mean Google? Or, well, EA Sports just said he came from GTA Online, so I guess that's cap on my part. But yeah, if you, what do you mean? If you search cnr.ng, where? On Google? Or on the FiveM? Well, we're not gonna do that live. I guess I'll just, I believe you. That's all I can say. I believe you. That's what it'd be. So, I think I saw Balera's hand up. Wasn't Balera's hand up? Oh, he's gone. Shit. Ripson, man. He was gonna give me a lecture about talking shit about hurricanes, especially with a hurricane having hit my motherland. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, one of the reasons why I said that we have a short show here today is because we have not had a player report all week. Ever since TNT got that ass banned off Discord, which, thank the Lord for that, we have not had any rage going on in the Discord. And the support forum doesn't actually hit. What's this? Damn, he wants to change his name? It's crazy, man. Has Cheeseburger... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, has Cheeseburger gotten his comment as 2 yet? Jesus. Anka says, in game, I would like to report Beavis. He RDM'd me today and went down, or went for his own hit multiple times. Well, as Pawner said, unfortunately, I guess he can't report because you don't have Discord. This is where Discord Storm Anka comes in, ladies and gentlemen. We need to put it on the poll. How quickly is Anka gonna get that ass unbanned? Will we see it before the end of 2025? Or will it take till 2026? Every time Anka gets that ass unbanned. Anka had a nice report on Lava too. Yep, we saw that last week. That was a meme. Big meme. Jesus fucking Christ, as Jinasuk says. Oops, not bad. Anka says, I'm not coming back to Discord. Well, I guess you don't really have the choice. Don't have the choice. So, that is what it is. It is what it is. So Cobb has been banned for the past couple of weeks here. And, the server has been quiet since then, so to speak. And it makes you wonder, which one's better, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want the chaos of the Cobb Gnag going crazy, doing some crazy shit? Or do you want it to stay quiet and peaceful? You know, I mean, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Cobb came in, they were going crazy in Ammunition, they were going crazy in the Discord. But now they're gone and it's quiet. It's clean, serene, and quiet. Addict says, chaos always. We need some more chaos around here. I'm not really sure where we're going to get the chaos from, though. I think the chaos era of the server for now is finished. Pawner said, server much better without inbred Borats running around. Damn, I'm not sure about that. Anka said, I promised I would ask admins to reconsider their ban after 1 month, but it's 10 more days away. Shout out to EA Sports, who just won the lotto. Well, here's the problem, Anka, alright? It's one thing to get banned from the Discord for stuff like what TNT did, right? He's posting dumb GIFs, he's posting dumb shit, He's calling the entire server Democrats. You know, and he's doing dumb stuff in the Discord. Skip Piet said, argument CFT was low-key fun. True. It's also something when, you know, Anka is posting 25 messages in a row in Discord without stopping. Right? Those are different things. Those are things. But when you come out and are a cybersecurity threat, that really can't be taken lightly. You know what I mean? Logging into people's accounts can't really be taken lightly. So 1 month is just not enough for something like that, you know? So we just can't do that, man. I liked Cobb's Chaos, even though Discord was kind of, you know, screw with them here. But there has to be some standards, man. And at this point, Cobb, or at least Urinipede, you really can't have him around, man. I'm sorry, unfortunately. Addict asked or said, let's get the actual quote here. Do you want to comment on your new mayor? I mean, he's not my mayor, or Mandani. Shout out to all the UK, excuse me, the NYC players on the server. It's probably none of them. There was a big meme on the Discord earlier this week about Mandani being elected the mayor of New York City. Rips on the Zephyr, by the way. New York City has gotten Mandani in the NYC office. David Innocence. Told me so. Says New York City has fallen. Man, I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I'll tell you. You know, people on the server like to talk shit about India and all this shit. People are talking shit that he's Muslim. Listen, I don't give a shit that he's Muslim. All right, he can be white, black, Muslim, Hispanic, you know, Bangladeshi. I don't give a shit where or what Mandani is. But, you know, man, and this would be great if Hendrik was here, right? Because he would stir the pot with this shit. I'm just not for... I'm not for making everything free. You know what I mean? Here's the analogy that I have, because Mandani, I hear, is going to try to make bus fares free or some shit. Oh, Jesus, really? $13 a Bud Light? Oof. Getting money for that. But he's trying to make bus fares free or some shit. Here's an analogy, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. I don't know if y'all have heard of a game named CS Joke. Now, I'm an unk, so I know long enough when Counter-Strike Global Offensive used to be $15. Alright? It was a $15 game. Now, obviously, as we know, the internet is toxic, and CSGO has toxic players, right? But when you make a game free, that brings in a different type of player, a different type of personality, a different type of person. When CS Joke became free, a bunch of players started playing it. It probably doubled or tripled the fucking concurrent players. But the players were dumber. When you make things free, it attracts stupid. And if you have ever played a free lobby of CS Joke, you can see that the type of player, the type of human being that is playing the free tier game compared to the paid tier game is very different. You know what I mean? Now, fuck public transportation, but if I was someone in New York City that takes public transportation all the time, and now you can take the bus for free, the quality of person that's going to be on that bus is going to be lower. So they're theoretically be a higher chance of more fuck shit happening on the bus. Well, yes, the subways are already crazy and they charge for that. Well, I mean, if the subway is going to be free too, then it's probably going to be even worse. You know what I mean? So I know this sounds a bit selfish, but when you increase the accessibility for things, for people, the quality of either the service or the people using that service is going to plummet. I'm trying to think of another analogy. I guess, imagine if GTA 5 was a free game. Sure, there'd be more players, but the quality of the human beings of who'd be playing that game would be a lot less. So it'd be what it be. And as I usually make fun of Europs all the time, I have never been a fan of socialized. I don't know if he's doing the socialized healthcare thing, but I'm not a big fan of socialized healthcare. Not a fan. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the socialist type shit, here's the thing that I want to say. So if you think that you are better than 51% of your country, why would you want socialism? You know? Now, I know Europs always talk shit about, Americans go to the hospital and they pay an arm and a leg. They need to amputate their shit and sell to the hospital in order to get medical care. Well, I mean, yes, if you don't have insurance in this country, then don't go to the doctor. Exactly, right. But the majority of people in this country don't know a damn thing about their health, and they don't know a damn thing on how to maintain it. So of course, they would want socialized healthcare. Whereas, if you have someone that knows a goddamn thing, why the fuck would I want a socialized healthcare for? Now, I know in Europe, it's very, you help me, I help you type of thing, right? Even if you're a healthy 25-year-old Europe who has nothing wrong with them, Europs seem to not have an issue with paying their dues, right? They will pay extra taxes to help the country's healthcare system, which is universal, so that when they turn 70, they've paid their dues and they can feel good about taking the socialized healthcare. But in my opinion, if you're American, you gotta set yourself up now so that when you're 65 years old and your hip needs replacing, you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for your shit. You know what I mean? So I know it's a very selfish type way to look at that, because you're obsters, so we're a community. I'll pay extra taxes for health insurance so that we can stay, healthy or whatever, and in 30 years from now I can take my dues. But I don't know. Anka says, what about food stamps? Food stamps. Well, I can tell you this, all right? When I was a babby, I used to work in a grocery store. You know what I mean? I didn't really pay attention to what people were buying with their food stamps. But as far as I remember, people used their food stamps to buy bullshit. They used to buy candy and chips. These are Americans, right? Candy, chips, and all this bullshit. Twinkies, I don't actually really know what you can buy food stamps with. Can you actually buy groceries with food stamps? Like actual groceries, not, cookies and cream. You can buy McDonald's and KFC with EBT? Damn. Can you buy vegetables and fruits and meat with EBT though? I probably should Google this shit, but I don't know. But as far as I remember, people used to buy bullshit with food stamps, you know what I mean? So, yeah, they sell food stamps for cash? Damn, rips on, man. But, I don't know, man. On one side, you've got to have the food stamps so that people that don't make enough money can feed themselves. But it kind of goes back to the quote that Indian man said in the 80s, right? Where he said, how did this go actually? What do we say? The government is by the people, for the people, after the people, but the people are retarded. That's the problem. The premise of food stamps is a good thing. The problem is the people that are getting it that buy bullshit with it. You know what I mean? If you can be, as these people like to say, if you can be fascist about it and control what you can buy food stamps with, then maybe it'll be a good thing, right? If you put in legislation, fascist legislation, to restrict food stamp usage to fruits, vegetables, cooking ingredients, meats, and even fast food, that's fine. Then that's fine. But the problem is the people when they buy food stamps or use food stamps for chips and cookies and all this other bullshit, you know what I mean? So that's my issue or my opinion on food stamps, you know what I mean? But when it comes back to Mandani, you know what I mean? Shout out to Anka. Anka gave me a PM. Anka gave me a PM earlier this week saying, actually, let me show you right now. I forgot I was streaming, by the way. Very not even useful. You gonna see me at the airport, Blair? Oh, it's too late. Anka sent me a GIF, not a GIF, actually, it was a picture. Jesus Christ, man. Anka, let me tell you something, man. You need to make sentences. You need to make sentences because I can't see shit, bro. Me watching Americans elect someone who doesn't rape children and promote murder. Well, I mean, this is the bare minimum, folks. I mean, listen, I'm not I don't like politicians, but 99% of politicians do not, quote unquote, rape children and promote murder. So I'm not really understanding what point that is making. You know what I mean? This is like the bare minimum of what somebody should be doing. Here's the GIF, by the way. Or, well, it's not a GIF, I guess. Yeah, so, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Only president? Yeah, I mean, that's only one person. And, I don't think he, rapes children. But, yeah. Bill Clinton? No, he cheated on his wife. That's different. Right? This is he didn't rape children, he committed adultery. Very different. You know what I mean? Oh, Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, well that's alleged, so I don't know about that. See, sometimes I'm in tune with politics, but y'all are going crazy. I don't know who Katie Johnson is. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Socialism don't work, and yeah, socialism don't work. That's all I can say. I don't want no damn socialism. NYC is about 125 miles from where I am, and New York is already a pain in the ass in this state because New Yorkers buy up houses in this state and make the house market fucked. So, this is what it is. What is this? The food stamp issue has gotten so bad, some people are being robbed for their groceries in the parking lot of the grocery store. Jesus. I tell you, man. I tell you. See, folks, this is why I don't go to Walmart. If you're an American, if you listen to this right now, this is why I do not go to Walmart. Going to Walmart is a very big mistake. Go to a different a grocery store, right? You've got Costco. You know, if you're in Florida, you got Publix, right? You've got your regional grocery stores, you know what I mean? Don't go to Walmart. The Walmart is where you always see that shit going on in the parking lot, you know what I mean? Anka asked, how are grocery prices and gas prices? Well, food prices are high, right? Gas prices are not that bad. Unless you live in California. I'm sure Pawner is paying $5 a gallon for gas over there. $4.30. I pay like $2.90 a gallon. So gas prices are not that bad. Is gas petrol? Yes, that is what petrol is. Now, listen, Europs. Y'all have to shut the fuck up, because Europs, even though they have higher quality, quote-unquote, petrol in Europe, y'all pay an arm and a leg for gas. Crunky says we use liters. That's correct, but is that true? Really? They pay per liter, we pay per gallon? That's cat. I mean, because we use, like, what is it, 87 octane or some shit? What is the octane? Is that what that is? Octane? What do they use in Europe? 89, 91? Because if you put it like that, then Europe's, I believe, pay more for gas than Americans do. But that's because the petrol, quote unquote, is better quality than America. So, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Anka says 95, 97. Yeah, we use 89, 91 or some shit, I think. So, you know, it's apples to oranges a little bit, you know? But yeah. Anything past 91 is racing fuel. Rips on, man. Rips on. Well, let's take a look at the thread chat here, because I'm very surprised we got to an hour. Evan says mostly 100 as octane number. 100? Is that correct, Crunky? I don't remember if you're from Croatia or not. Y'all use 100 octane, bro? What is this shit, man? That's wild. See, let me tell you something, folks. If you use 100 octane gas, socialism doesn't work, man. You wouldn't have enough money. There's no way. No way, man. Socialism would not work with 100 octane petrol, folks. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Oh, most use 95 still. Those that use 100, they've got some different shit. So that's what it'd be. Well, anyway, I don't have anything else, ladies and gentlemen. We got everything. Actually, I do have one more thing. I think. Especially Norway. What do you have, Pawner? Anka says socialism doesn't work. Norway. Is Norway socialist? Disney Rash. Ugh, okay. I need to Google this without this being on the screen. Disney Rash. I've got something to say about the swimming thing. Okay, so this doesn't look good. So right now, Disney Rash legs vasculitis. Yeah, y'all are baiting me, bro. Y'all are baiting me. Y'all are baiting me. I don't know about this. All right. I think y'all just wanna see my reaction. Let's take a look. I'm pressing. Jinasuk says, Rash, don't look it up. Well, I guess we gotta be decisive. Let's do it. Oh, really? I thought it was just called that. It's got something to do with Disneyland? Shit, man. That's wild. That's wild. I guess next time y'all go to Disneyland, y'all, do get some circulation in your legs, man. Get some circulation in the ankles. It's a rash that fat people get. Well, that makes sense. There's a lot of them going down to Disneyland, you know? They go on the rides and think that's exercise, you know? Damn. Is this the same shit when you go on a plane or some shit? Probably plane rash or some shit, I don't know. But it is what it is. So dudes in game are trying to ask why I can't swim. Well, so I guess the same reaction was made. So a couple of weeks ago, I went out with some bitch impromptu, and I told her that I couldn't swim, and she was like, "You can't swim?" And it's like, I don't see really why it's a big deal. Sean dated Scooby-Doo, good one. And it's like, I don't think it's such a big deal, you know, not being able to swim and shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just, it just never occurred, you know? The only swimming that I ever did in school was in middle school, and they separated the class by 3 divisions, right? The babby swimmers, the intermediate swimmers, and the people that knew how to swim. And I was in the babby swimmer group, and whenever we would do lessons, I would bullshit it, you know? So I would bullshit it, you know what I mean? Anka asked, what if there's a flood like today? What would you do? Well, it is what it is, I guess, you know? If there's a flood and I'm in it, that's too damn bad. I guess we're dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Oh, Jesus.
What is Disney Rash? A skin condition nicknamed Disney Rash has been going viral.
Why are you making this up? I'm just gonna skip your bullshit. It's when you're at Disney and you're so fucking fat.
Damn.
You never normally be that fat. You laugh at your side, you start eating.
Damn.
Your body can't handle it. It starts to
Fat shaming in America, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it back.
Red lighting. The body. It's just a rash. What happened? Blood vessels back. What happened? It's literally the body's way of fighting back. That. Has to live. There's no defibrillator. We're dying, man. Fucking red alert. And fucking back. Oh, I laugh. I just can't imagine being that fat. What like obsession? I don't know how they keep going.
Man, there's a point. What is it with fat people in Disney, huh? That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what I mean? But yeah, long story short, the bitch was crazy. All right, that's all I can say. You know, the bitch was addict last or the other week was like, Rashawn, have some standards. Well, you know, I would love to have standards, but somehow I still went out with her anyway. But she was batshit crazy. And I figured that's something I couldn't deal with. Hey, Pawner, we have luckily not had to deal with that. He says, Rashawn's worst nightmare. Going out and finding out the chick is trans and has a bigger dick than him. Hopefully we never have that situation happen. But, yeah, it's, what is this? I mean, as long as I can float, Anka. If there's water involved, if I know for sure that we can float, then we're good. So this is the thing that Pawner was talking about before. The trans woman won the all-woman Fortnite competition. All I can say, folks, is I'm a fan of women's sports. All right, I love women's sports. All right, and I'm not memeing either. See, I'm not just talking about beach volleyball and stuff like that. See, look at him. See, he knew what he was going to say. I'm not just talking about women's beach volleyball. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of all women's sports. So it breaks my heart. That's right, Pawner. I do watch WNBA. That's right. I mean, those women in the WNBA, they're very masculine, but at least they're biological women. You know what I mean? So as a sports fan, it hurts me to the core that this has happened. Let's just say that. It hurts me to the core that this has happened. We need to have women winning in women's sports. Pawner, least sexist cunt on the server. Yeah. Listen, man. We need to have biological women win women's sports. That's all I can say, man. That's what it be. No hates. But once you've gone through male puberty, it's done. Alright. The only way that it's acceptable is if you're doing this crazy shit that they're doing right now and doing gender affirmation at 10 years old, or even before then, before somebody gets into puberty. If they don't experience male puberty and then as an adult play on the sports, that may probably be different. But once you've gotten through male puberty, folks, it's over. It's over. So it is what it is. Anyway, we're starting to get in the cancel territory here. Aka says your child will have autism if your weak sperm even works. Jesus Christ, man. We're getting crazy around here. Oh no, here we go. We're in it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a boxing match right now in game between Pawner and Aka. Talking shit about weak sperm versus hairy face. That reminds me, speaking of I'm saying shit I probably shouldn't want to say. Yeah, we're not going to say it. Anyway, Sam is finished, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back next week on the Punkery Show, where hopefully Abdel has not gotten his ass banned yet, because I think he's on the hot seat for the next person to get that ass banned. Either way, this been Rashawn. And we'll see you next time on Punkery Show.